So some of you might have seen that I've done some introductory videos on YouTube mentioning some of the stories that I've written and illustrated for younger children. Well, this last in that series is taking a look at some of the books that I've been making for older children, young adults and anybody who likes books. Let's start with the most recent one I've done. Now, this one was written in collaboration with two brothers, Marcus and Julian Sedgwick, and it's called Voyages in the Underworld of Orpheus Black. It's about two brothers in the time of the Second World War in the Blitz, which was when London was being bombed by the Germans. And they are both hit by V2 rocket explosions. And Harry, who's the hero of the story, loses his brother Ellis in the underground of London. And the story is about his quest to try and find his brother, because he will not accept that he's dead. And if you know the myth of Orpheus, that the story shares some elements with, there's a journey that goes down into the underworld at the heart of this book. Another story I've illustrated with a very talented author, Russell Hoban, is this one, Soonchild. And it's about an Inuit shaman. And he is going to have a little baby girl. But there's a problem. The baby girl refuses to get born. That's because John, which is the name of the shaman, has made such a terrible job of being a shaman that he's made a blockage in the spirit world. And the little girl can't hear the songs that call all newborn children into the world. So John has to go on a special journey, a little bit similar to Orpheus Black actually, through down into the spirit world to uncover the source of the blockage and let his little daughter get born. Another one I made with Russell Hoban is this one, Jim's Lion. And this story is very dear to my heart because it's about a boy who is sick and he's going to have a big operation. Now the boy is very scared about what's going to happen with this operation. Is he going to get better? Because it's a serious condition that he has and there's a chance that he might die on the operating table. So he's terrified about having this surgery. And his nurse reassures him by saying that if he looks for his spirit guide, his finder in his dreams, the finder will make sure that he comes out alive. And it's no spoiler because it's right there on the cover. Jim's finder is a lion. So in his dreams he has to search for which animal his finder might be, learn to make friends with this rather terrifying big strong lion and somehow make it out of that very dangerous operation and find the strength to carry on with his life and get better. Alright, and the last story I'm going to look at now is one that I'm actually in the middle of writing right now. So we've got part 1 and part 2. The story is called Geis. Part 1 is called A Matter of Life and Death. Part 2 is called A Game Without Rules. The story follows essentially many characters, but it focuses on two heroes, Io, this girl here, and Nemus, this young man, as they're put through a terrible ordeal of a contest to become the new chief of an island. But the secret that many of the contestants don't know is that the sorceress who's running the contest is really looking to take power for herself, and she has designed a special magic spell called a Geis, which means that every single one of the contestants except the winner is going to die. So it's a 3-part story. Parts 1 and 2 are out already, and part 3 I'm literally drawing now on this desk. As soon as I finish this video I'm going to get right back to work. It's a story packed full of adventure. There's magic, there's sword fights, there's monsters, and I'm really enjoying every bit of making it. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that brief introduction to some of my work for older children and adults, and I look forward to coming in to meeting you in your schools and working with you. Bye bye.